Welcome to the Spanish Book Club, the podcast where we talk about the best Spanish literature from around the world. I'm your host, Anna, and today we have a special episode dedicated to some of the most famous Spanish book authors of all time. Whether you are a fan of classics, modern novels, or poetry, you will find something to enjoy in this list of amazing writers. Let's start with one of the most influential and widely read Spanish authors ever, Miguel de Cervantes. He is considered the father of the modern novel and the creator of Don Quixote, a masterpiece of world literature that tells the adventures of a delusional knight and his faithful squire. Cervantes was born in 1547 in Alcalá de Henares, Spain, and had a life full of travels, wars, captivity, and hardships. He wrote many other works besides Don Quixote, such as plays, poems, and short stories. He died in 1616 in Madrid, on the same day as Shakespeare. Another great Spanish author from the Golden Age is Pedro Calderón de la Barca, a playwright and poet who wrote more than 100 plays and many religious poems. He was born in 1600 in Madrid and became a priest later in life. His plays are known for their complex plots, poetic language, and philosophical themes. Some of his most famous works are La vida y el sueño, El alcalde de Zalamea, and El gran teatro del mundo. He died in 1681 in Madrid. Moving on to the 19th century, we have José de Espronceda, a romantic poet and revolutionary who wrote passionate and rebellious verses. He was born in 1808 in Almendralejo, Spain, and participated in several political movements against the monarchy. He was exiled several times and traveled around Europe. His most famous poems are El Estudiante de Salamanca, El Diablo Mundo, and Canción del Pirata. He died in 1842 in Madrid. In the 20th century, we have Federico García Lorca, a poet, playwright, and artist who is considered one of the greatest Spanish writers of all time. He was born in 1898 in Fuentevaqueros, Spain, and belongs to the Generation of 27, a group of avant-garde poets and artists. He wrote many works inspired by folklore, music, love, death, and social issues. Some of his most famous works are Romancero Gitano, Bodas de Sangre, Yerma, and La Casa de Bernarda Alba. He was killed by fascist forces in 1936 during the Spanish Civil War. Finally, we have Gabriel García Márquez, a Nobel Prize-winning novelist and journalist who is one of the most important figures of Latin American literature. He was born in 1927 in Aracataca, Colombia, and is known as one of the masters of magical realism, a style that blends reality and fantasy. He wrote many novels, short stories, essays, and memoirs that explore themes such as history, politics, culture, love, and death. Some of his most famous works are Cien Años de Soledad, El amor en los tiempos del cólera, Crónica de una muerte anunciada, and El coronel no tiene quien lo escriba. He died in 2014 in Mexico City. These are just some of the many famous Spanish book authors that you should read if you want to discover the richness and diversity of Spanish literature. I hope you enjoyed this episode and learned something new. If you have any comments or suggestions for future topics, please let me know. Thank you for listening, and until next time.